Welcome to McLoud, Oklahoma, where today we are privileged to be with the McLoud Lady Redskins coming in 1-1 in the slow pitch season, taking on the Meeker Lady Bulldogs. The Meeker Bulldogs come in at 0-1. Both teams started their season this week on Monday, as Coach Josh Ray for the McLoud Lady Redskins in his third year with his assistant Tim Boyer here for his second year. McLoud last year was 1911. In 2024, it's a young team, only two seniors. Last year only had, or actually these are the last two games before spring break for the Lady Redskins. Also, young team, only one senior over for Meeker and Coach Marcy Simpson. Shane Morrow, her assistant coach. We want to give a shout out to manager Macy Jones as well. Just one senior on the Lady Bulldogs squad, and that would be Emma Janway. Emma will play center field tonight, and she will be batting cleanup for the Meeker Lady Bulldogs. In the field for McLoud tonight, Avery Sunward is on the mound. Yes, Avery on the mound. She'll be tossing over to Yulissa Jimenez, the junior, Yulissa. As over at first base, Ella Smith, second base, Lexi Patterson. At third base is going to be, let's see, Casey Hayden, it looks like. Shortstop, Millery Hicklin. Out in left field, Olivia Scott. In center field, Gracie Bishop. And in right field, I think that I have a mistake here. I think Jimenez might be in right field, and Jasri Schaefer catching. I'll find that out. Jimenez is catching, actually, and that's going to put Schaefer out in right field. I have Lexi Patterson at second. So that might be where my mistake is. Either Lexi's in right field or she's at second base. That's going to be a hit off the bat for leadoff Riley Standley for Meeker as a seeing eye single. Puts Riley on first base. And that's going to bring up junior Layla Carter for the Lady Bulldogs. Slow pitch, a fun game to watch. A lot of hitting going on and a lot of scoring many times. No balls, one strike, the count. Not a lot of strikeouts. That's in there for strike two. That's all I need to say to get a strikeout going. That's inside for a ball. So yes, Lexi Patterson is out in right field. That's going to be foul, or actually fair ball, and caught by the first baseman, Ella Smith. Good shot there, Vella. Nice play. One out, and Brody Chance steps in. Brody, the third baseman, and that's a fast position in slow pitch. You have to be quick on your feet to play third base. That's a good shot there of our pitcher, Olivia Scott. I'm sorry, Avery Sunner. Double play ball, just late. They did get the runner Standley at second for the second out of the inning, just a little bit late on the throw. So Brody Chance is going to be at first on the fielder's choice. And it was a nice play. Of course, it's short by Millery Hicklin as she tossed it over to Schaefer for the turn. 2 balls, no strikes here. At the plate is Emma Janway. We told you the lone senior on the Lady Bulldogs squad. She takes ball 3. That's your runner over at first, Brody Chance. That's going to be inside, ball 4. So a walk given up by Seward. Janway trots down to first base. Avery still inside. Avery, just a sophomore. This is her first year pitching for McLoud. Bet she's been out there before in her young career. Struggling to find the zone here. As, I hate to say it, but after 2 quick outs, that's 7 straight balls. Come on, Avery. Hit the plate and a second walk. That walk to Kaylee Shadow. Keeley Shadow. Sorry about that, Keeley. And that's going to be hit high in the air and taken in center field. As 3 left on base. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs. No runs come across. You're watching Oklahoma slow pitch softball on ShawneeCTV.
Hi, welcome in. Let's go see Jim.
Stranded with car trouble? Give Triple R Wrecker a call. Triple R Wrecker and the Ramirez family has been serving greater Pottawatomie County for over 20 years. Triple R Wrecker. At McLoud and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McLoud and Owens for a visit today.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
Back in McLoud, Oklahoma for some Oklahoma slow pitch softball as Meeker takes the field for the first time to set their defense. Riley Stanley is on the mound pitching. She's going to be pitching to Kaylee Maggard. Over at first is Keeley Shadow. Second base is Briley Harris. Third base is Brody Chance. And shortstop is Layla Carter. Stepping in to bat is Gracie Bishop. She is center field, but I believe it was Tayri Lewis who made the third out, the catch in left center to end the inning. So if I'm wrong, it would be Gracie Bishop. So that's going to be a tough play and a collision, as it's going to end up a double on the slot hit by the leadoff, Gracie Bishop. We're going to give her that double because that's how I score things. Tough play there, just outside the infield, and the shortstop and the left fielder had contact, as communication there is so important for the young players, so somebody backs up. But that's one of those that they both were desperate to try to get there, and it was a tough one. That's going to be a base hit all the way to the wall by Olivia Scott, as Olivia, the left fielder, slides into third safe with a triple and an RBI. Nicely done by Olivia, as she took that one all the way to the wall in that left center gap. First run across, Gracie Bishop comes across now. It's Milry Hicklin at the plate. That's a good shot of Olivia Scott with the triple. This is going to be trouble. This might go all the way, as that one's being chased down the line, and now we have a double. As Olivia comes in and Milry stops at second. Still nobody out. We have two doubles and a triple so far this inning for McLoud, and cleanup hitter Jesry Schaefer stepping in. Jesry takes first pitch, ball. And she pops it for a single up the middle, and that's going to be an RBI single. The ball underneath the glove, and she's coming all the way to third as Schaefer gets an RBI and a double with an error. And actually it was a single with an error on two bags. Nonetheless, Schaefer stands on third, and that's going to bring up Tyree Lewis. Tyree, actually, with the good catch to end the inning in the field. That's cleanly fielded, but the throw is errant. And Tyree, on the fielder's choice, gets the RBI. As RBI's happening with every swing of the bat so far since Gracie Bishop's early double. So Tyree ends up at second. And that's going to be an error that puts her on. That is to the wall for Casey Hayden. And Casey's going to stop at second as Tyree comes across. Tyree comes across the plate. So another RBI for this one for Hayden as she reaches on the double. And Ella Smith steps in. Ella goes deep and over the head of the center fielder, and another RBI. Ella gets her RBI and a double. Hayden comes across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My book matches the scoreboard, so I trust it. First 6 batters, 6 runs. 7th batter standing on second, and Avery Soward, our pitcher. Avery looks at a 1-ball, 1-strike count. And that's going to be outside. 2-1. That's a look at Ella Smith on second. They can't leave the base unless the bat touches the ball or the catcher touches the ball, whatever happens first. In slow pitch. think it's the same in fast pitch, but I could be wrong. That's going to be center field. And again, just not fielded cleanly, and that costs a run and adds a base from a single to a double for Avery. Ella Smith comes across, and still no outs. Lexi Patterson steps into the batter's box. And Avery is going to be relieved by freshman JC King. There's JC running for her pitcher as Coach Josh Ray makes the substitution.
Let's go.
That's in the hole again. And that's Lexi Patterson with a single, moves Avery up to third. The only oddness about that, no run across, as Yulissa Jimenez, the catcher, steps in. One, two, three, four. That could be a double. Nope. As a poor throw for the turn. And Patterson ends up on third. That's going to be an error, not a hit. As Yulissa brings another one across. We are back to the top of the order. As Gracie Bishop started things off with a double. And she's going back to left field. Nice play to get it back in. As Lexi Patterson coming across the plate. I believe Jimenez still at second. And Bishop at first. One and one. Under the mitt and coming home is Jimenez. As McLoud gets everybody home in the first. It's going to be another one. Single, single, single. And coming across is Gracie Bishop.
Like I said, down, please.
A little later with you rhythm, okay? Once you got your timing down, you're a lot. So much far up front, okay?
Another single. And fielded by Meeker. Base is loaded. As Schaefer reaches.
Things are off the plate, okay? Off the plate. Still got you to work with. You're fine. Work with us. Go to work.
Tyree Lewis. First out of the inning for Meeker.
Everything I say is just laugh.
Lewis sits down on the nice 6-3 putout. Coming across the plate was Olivia Scott, as Hacklin moves to third and Schaefer moves up to second. First pitch strike to Casey Hayden, and that's solid to left. Good catch there as tagging and coming home on a good play by Hicklin, and the sacrifice made by Casey Hayden. It's another RBI. That's high in the air, gonna drop. Going over to third is Schaefer, I believe.
I'll show you the video.
I have to catch up a little bit here. And I believe we're welcoming it. We are Avery Soward back to the plate. And it is Ella on first and Hayden on third. Three balls, no strikes to Avery. Nope, Schaefer is on third. And that's going to be over the head of the outfielders, bringing in Schaefer, bringing in Smith, and Soward stops at second. Ooh, that pops out of the glove. Hard to handle on that shot by Lexi Patterson. Single. First and third now with Melissa Jimenez coming up. Melissa is going to have somebody come in for her, I believe, to bat.
Oh my gosh, I'm photogenic.
Two outs here in the inning, as we've gone through the batters' lineup twice. Let's see what they're going to do here. Batter hadn't shown themselves yet.
Sorry, Cat. Wait for it to air out.
Yulissa Jimenez coming back up. I think she had already got her catcher stuff going, so
Okay, your pencil.
that's what was going on. Good shot there of Coach Tim Boyer, the assistant coach for the McLoud Lady Redskins. And Jimenez pops it into center field over the head. And she's got one more RBI with the double, as Jimenez comes through again. As she reaches clean on a double this time. Avery Soward comes home on the shot, and Bishop starts it over again with another double herself. She's going to get 2 more RBIs, is Bishop. She's got 3 on the night. Bishop standing on second. Big swing by Scott. Goes by. Meeker fighting to get that 3rd out here in the 1st. It's going to be inside for a ball. That's it, solid and should be caught. Good job. 3rd out of the inning as that one is caught in the outfield by Lacey Stafford. Meeker comes into the dugout, has a tall task in front of him. You're watching Oklahoma Slow Pitch Softball on ShawneeCTV. Together we're building community one season at a time.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic. Casterkey Auto Mart. Online or in person. Casterkey Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has a lineman program.
Real life opportunities, real life experience, and that's what we're trying to give them with the 3 instructors. We got about 100 years of experience. They'll be what's called a grunt, a trainee, or they'll be an apprentice 5, and they will know how to do everything here on the ground and up the pole to help them get that job. You'll get out of this training what you put into it.
Welcome back to the home field of the McLoud Lady Redskins as Meeker back up to the plate. Great catch out there, that made by Lexi Patterson as she robs Meeker of a hit. That would have been Lacey Stafford who gave that a shot out to right field. And that's going to bring up Serenity Neville to the plate. That's going to be inside to Serenity. Serenity just a freshman playing varsity softball. And that's off the plate. On the mound again, Avery Soward for McLoud. And that'll be popped up infield, and the catch made. And that catch made by JC Schaefer. There's JC. JC just a sophomore. Good play on second base for the out. And that brings up Riley Harris for Meeker. Two outs in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Avery looking for the zone now. Found it for that one. 3-1 to Briley Harris. That'll be short. And Briley gets on base with the walk. Kaylee Maggard steps in to face Avery. There she is. In there for a strike. Kaylee, just a freshman for the Meeker Lady Bulldogs. One ball, one strike. And Avery takes care of it herself as Meeker goes down, no hits, no runs. And they are down by a lot as they come out to the field. You're watching Oklahoma Slow Pitch Softball on ShawneeCTV.
I recently had questions about my family's health insurance, so I stopped by and spoke with the insurance guy at the mall. Jim Pierce was friendly, quick, and knowledgeable about my options. Jim answered my questions, and I purchased the best insurance plan I've had in years. I recommend you speak with Jim Pierce, the insurance guy at the mall, about any health insurance questions you or your family members may have.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
We are back at McLoud Lady Redskin Field as Meeker Lady Bulldogs invading, and the Lady Redskins having their way so far. As Avery Soward keeping them scoreless in the circle, and stepping in to bat now looks like J.C. King. JC early in the game, a pitch runner, gets her chance, gonna pop out as I believe flies to Lacey Stafford. It's going to be Lacey Stafford or Emma Janway. And from the cheers, I think they were saying Emma. That, nice hit by Jazri Schaefer as she hits away from the fielders. And she gets a stand-up trip. Nice piece of hitting by Jazri. I say Jazzery, but I'm going to say JC. JC. JC Schaefer. And that brings to the plate Terry Lewis. Going to be popped up and caught. Nicely done for the second out by our pitcher for the Bulldogs. That's Rayleigh. Stanley. Riley. I'm going to say Riley.
15 will re-enter.
So that's going to be Casey Higdon is going to be batted for. As that was quick. Didn't even get the name out. But I don't have a 12. Oh, yes, I do. There he is. Barron. Maybe Colby Barron. As the side retired, we'll take a break. You're watching Slow Pitch Softball on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time.
Hi, welcome in. Let's go see Jim.
Stranded with car trouble? Give Triple R Wrecker a call. Triple R Wrecker and the Ramirez family has been serving greater Pottawatomie County for over 20 years. Triple R Wrecker.
Lady Redskins with 18 in the first inning have taken command of this ball game. We're now in the third with Meeker coming back up to the plate. Their second turn at bat as we start at the top of the order with Riley Stanley. Riley got on in the first with the single as she hits it solid, but right back to Soward. As that is the first out of the inning. Avery Soward pitching a good ball game. And this is her first time pitching. You like to see that. Like to see that.
You tell your dad we seen him on TV.
First year pitching, I should say. I'm sure it's not her first time pitching. That's in there for a strike.
What game was that?
After there's like Washington.
Yeah, after the game.
Layla Carter with a good eye.
Yeah, it looked just like that.
Layla got a piece of it in the first, flew out to the first baseman. And this time she's hitting it to the third baseman as Higdon with the big catch. That's Casey Higdon. And Casey, Coach Ray, coaching the third of the Higdon sisters. Casey, just a freshman coming in. That's to me. Fouled back. Glad you can't see me. I didn't make that play. That's for sure. Brody Chance at the plate for Meeker. And she hits a grounder to the shortstop. Well played. And the third out of the inning as shortstop. There you go. There's Hicklin. Smiley Hicklin makes a nice play over to the first baseman, Ella Smith, to put Meeker down. And the game is over, called on runs. As the two teams shake hands, we want to thank you for being with us for this presentation of ShawneeCTV Sports. Meeker and McLoud. McLoud coming away with an 18-0 victory through 3. Thank you. Remember, Oklahoma, together we build community one season at a time. Good night, everybody.